a month, and I want to go over some different NFTs that offer different utilities in the marijuana space, right? Or the strain space, or the weed space, for lack of what is what, right? So my favorite one is Strain Wars, but I'm gonna go over some of these other ones because I feel as though we don't reflect on those and we don't see the differences between those. So let's go over a couple of those. All right, so one of the ones I found was Oaksterdam University. Now we all know Oaksterdam, right? We should, if we're in this marijuana space. Oaksterdam was one of the original only places you can go to learn about cultivating and marijuana, and I don't know the exact time frame, but I do know they were one of the originals. But it's looking like they're starting at 420, and this came out in September 2021, right? It's either going to them or if they found some artists. History of war on drugs. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so I think this right here. Call on digital artists who want to inspire and end of marijuana prohibition and criminalization. Oaksterdam University is hosting a cutting-edge digital art contest for upcoming non-fungible token NFT drop. The winning art piece will commemorate the 50th anniversary of the war on drugs, which began when President Nixon named drug abuse as public enemy #1 and the United States Congress drafted the policy in July 1971. Society declared marijuana the gateway and turned to increasingly harsh measures against cannabis, even medical necessity. Digital artists are encouraged to enter original artwork depicting the political, criminal, social, and environmental, personal, and human consequences. This contest is designed for something. I skipped some stuff. Artists are asked to submit original artwork through July 9th through 2021 for a chance to win $100 per piece and 10% of NFT proceeds from their work. That's kind of, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. Select artists will also win a scholarship to Oaksterdam self-paced course, including the business of cannabis, horticulture, commercial extraction and manufacturing, bud tending certification, and more, valued up to $1,000. Okay, now we're talking about some utility, baby. That makes sense. I don't know where this brings you. Let's click on it. Let's just see what happens. So this brings you to the actual contest, which already happened. So obviously you can't submit anything. I just wanted to see if there was anything that went with anything, and it doesn't look like that's what happened. So let's get out of here. Let's go back to where they're at. So you can actually go find this on OpenSeas, right? OpenSea. I always put an S on everything. And this is some of the entries. Got a Snoop Dogg, got a little Forest, got a Just Say No, got an End Cannabis Prohibition. And this is an inaugural NFT trading card. This is what they're offering. This is Oaksterdam. Alright. Something similar to that is Burn One. Where there's smoke, there's fire. This was happened in February 4th, 2022. They were at 0.33 ETH. Where's my favorite handy dandy coin gecko? Just starting off right here, buddy. That's that 0.33. That's $871.37 for Burn One. So that's what they're minting at, right? That's the public sale on February 5th, and the mint price goes to 0.42. So private sale is a little less. I'll go over that when I explain the other project that I'm involved with. But then when it goes public, they usually up the price a little bit, and then you get a little bit more benefits. This is the artwork currently. So, and I think they have their own personal where you mint at. Let's click on this. So the pre-sale ended, it was 4.2. Again, that's $800. Let's go look at this on OpenSeas. OpenSea, I don't know why it's OpenSeas. That's pretty cool. Now the floor price is 4.2. Wow. So let's just look at 420 real fast. 420 is 1100. And it's actually at 4.2 for the floor. So it's at 11,000 now. Wow. So here you go. It was 800 when it started, then it went up to 1100. Now it's up to 11,000 for floor price of one of these. So this Ethereum space is really unique. OpenSeas is pretty unique when it comes to those types of starting prices and the value that goes up. Let me see if there's any more utility with this. Looks like there's only 19 owners and there's only 25 of them. So there goes that. So this is more about cryptocurrency reform. So they're gonna have a video, one-on-one NFT video that shows the creative process of the guy making the video, John Jennings, and then it's gonna have a smoking song overlaid with Snoop Dogg, produced by Weldon Angelos. And then that's the guy who made the Weldon project. He was locked up for a little bit, and he came out and made these NFTs and wanted to do the reform. So that's pretty cool. I mean, look, it says 65% of the royalties go back to the Weldon project, 20% goes back to Burn LLC, and 50% goes to Black Comics Collective. I believe that they are the ones that are all partnered together. And then they're going to drop one at the end of quarter one, mid quarter two, end of quarter two, and mid quarter three. And I believe they're all going to probably look like this. Oh, here we go. Look like this right here. So that's project number 2. Then this one is pretty cool, right? So this one is really trending. This is Crypto Cannabis Club, right? It kind of gives me like the Bored Ape vibe because all the faces kind of look like, to me, they look like ape faces, right? And they're just giving you different characteristics on this ape face. It's a human face. I'm not going to call it an ape face, but to me, it looks like that. Click it on OpenSea. So let's go back to the actual page and see if we get some feedback. So it says it's the #1 club for crypto and cannabis. They're going to have a 10K NFT token avatar. So that's what they'll spend their days chilling on the ETH block. So this is, again, another Ethereum project. They're going to sell on the secondary market. They're going to be, compete in crypto cannabis club competitions and passively earn by going to work in the greenhouse, aka staking, and hanging with like-minded people. They got a nice Discord. This is probably the team. Alright, so this is the docs. So you can see who they are. Oh, here we go, collaborations. Our team of artists and developers will be working in collaboration efforts to merge the CCC with leading brands in the cannabis industry to create exclusive merchandise for the token holders, NFT token holders, and the CCC branded merchandise, as well as limited collaborations. Stay tuned for collaborations. There'll be a podcast, weekly, speaking on everything from guest speakers to breeders to the glassblowers to the musicians and cannabis pioneers. And then they said that we aim to educate the NFT community and shine some light on current issues, bright spots, and what's in store for the future. And then again, they go cover the trade shows. So I thought that's pretty cool. Oh, I think they got some more gamification. So owning will grant you access to play to earn gamification on our website. Owners will have the opportunity to compete head-to-head competitions with fellow NFT token holders in daily and monthly crypto cannabis cup competitions. Members can also take their plants to the breeding rooms where they can use the data collected from competing and breeding a new NFT token plant with the goal of producing a winner. We'll be posting updates and stuff like that on the game that's coming, competitions. They're updating sites and adding teaching tools and crypto cannabis competition and breeding the devs are working on. So all this is like metaverse type game to play. And then obviously here it goes. This metaverse called the headquarters in Sandbox, Decentraland, Crypto Voxels. We partner with some of the best developers in each metaverse to bring an immersive experience where users can interact with the community and bring their tokens to life. We'll be hosting events in the metaverse with branding, sponsors, giveaways, limited merchandise drops, and more. And experience the CCC in the metaverse sooner than you think. So a lot of this stuff is all hypothetical. I'm not saying it didn't mint yet. I'm not saying it's not happening, but it's a lot of hypotheticals. Talking about the collaboration they're going to have. It's a podcast is going to, they're going to be in a trade show, and most of this stuff is going to be in their metaverse. Except for this is like a live, but this is them going around to the trade shows to teach people. So we can go in deep about this, but that's not what I want to do. I actually just want to go on the OpenSeas. So on OpenSeas, here you see they're at 0.31, excuse me, 0.31. So that's $818 to start off with. That's actually not too bad, almost $1,000. They got 10,000 items, so that they put their items up. They got 4,000 owners already, and they got 4,000 in volume and traded, so about 4,000 people. So that's fair. You're seeing a couple of these. Oh, this is for bids. I'm like, why is it like that? So you can bid on it. That's not bad. They're letting you use wrap ETH. So the price point is a little different. That's 0.06. That's not bad, truthfully. And it looks like somebody's reselling it. So whoever this is already bought this or got it for whatever price point they're reselling it. Again, OpenSea is a secondary market, so you gotta remember that. Yeah, this is not too bad. Not too bad at all. And yeah, 4,000 people in this. This is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think this is a bad project. I'm not digging too. I'm not an ETH person. Oh, okay, yep, here we go. So they're doxed, which is cool. At least they're telling you who they are. I don't know if this is ideally what they really look like, but at least you got a little bit of insight on them. And I don't know if they have a roadmap. I think that's kind of what we were looking at. See, so our devs bring 60 plus years of combined cannabis industry experience throughout Colorado, Oregon, Florida, and both recreation and medical markets. Kev and Dredd are brothers, best friends, business partners who have always had the entrepreneurial hunger. Not only are the devs heavy cannabis consumers, but they are advocates, enthusiasts, and professionals. So I think I kind of went over the roadmap up here. Yeah, that is the roadmap. So that covers that. Not a bad project. We have DigiStrands by Peakz Company. This is like a little nug inside of a box, but it's pretty cool. I like the way that it's rotating in there. Looks like this is on Polygon though, which is even better. Let's see if we can go right to their website instead of being stuck on this is the design. So it's 0.1 ETH. It has a 101 owners. It's 377 items. Let's look at some of the activity on here. So this is the last 90 days. And it was around 0.03, but it did about 4 ETH. That's pretty cool, actually. And look, something sold for $300, but this sold for $27, $20, $27. So that's in the last month or so. People are paying in between a couple different price points. That's not bad. Let me see if they got an official website. Some feedback, maybe tell you a little something. Peakz NFTs, Mint NFT, got the Discord. Peakz Strain Collectibles, a collection of digital cannabis strains that are unique in the digital world. Not only can you collect the world's first digital cannabis line, they also come with joints to add to your characters in the metaverse. A portion of proceeds will go to helping free non-violent drug offenders incarcerated. So that's like the last 3 that we've seen that are like associated with like that kind of cause, like a non-offender or a decriminalize or something to that nature. That's pretty cool. I think I like the box. I was trying to see if there was some type of utility with it, but all I see is to say mint and then read more. It's the bio. It's not really giving me too much. I'm not going to dig too deep because if they didn't make it so that I could find their roadmap or whatever, I'm not going on the Discord. I'm not going too deep. Just giving a brief overview. So this is another weed NFT. But again, it's another one on Ethereum. Cannasaurs. This one looks pretty cool. I like stuff that gives like a little bit more of a artsy feel. Like it looks like somebody put a little bit of thought into this. The only issue I might say with this is how many do you have to mint? Well, I just seen the mint machine up here and it started me off at 5. I didn't put anything on here. So I was just wondering, like, is that like the lowest amount you're supposed to mint or how's that working? I really don't know. But here goes the team, bam. They putting themselves out there a little bit, even though that's not really their face. All right, here goes some questions and answers. I like that when you go straight to that. How many Cannasaurs are available? There's 4,420 in total, including 20 that will be delivered airdrop once purchase thresholds are met. Question, what is a Cannasaur? Answer, hand-drawn, cannabis-friendly dinosaur with random generated assets. Okay, that's pretty cool. How much does a Cannasaur cost to mint? 0.05 Ethereum. Let's go look at that. Boom, $792. That's not bad. Where's that at? Boom. When did the Cannasaurs launch? They launched December 5th, 2021. Where can I purchase a Cannasaur? Scroll up. Once these sell out, you will be able to purchase them on secondary market, OpenSea.io. How do I purchase this? You need a MetaMask. Most things you do need a MetaMask. I guess they're telling you to do it here, but this is not what I want to do that. I like OpenSea. I mean, I don't think that you're going wrong going here, but let's just bring you here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's see what we get here. Alright, let's just bring you there. So they want you to mint. So they don't have a lot of followers, and they have. So this is like oh, this is pretty cool. Look at this. I'm gonna have to save this and use this myself in a whole nother explanation. But this is pretty cool. This is showing you the all-time sale. Now this is just from January 30th, 2022. Less than 3 million people have bought NFTs with 7 billion people in this world, that's a pretty low number of people buying NFTs. We got about 15 billion. Is that billion? Yeah, 15 billion in Ethereum. 3 billion in Ronin. We're at 1 billion in Solana. 895 million in Flow. 372 million in Wax. 165 million in Polygon. 69 million in Avalanche. Even Tezos is at 18 million. Panani is at 25 million. Waves is at 15 million. Theta is at 14 million. BSC is only at 5 million. And Zequel is at 15 grand. So these are the NFTs, these are the projects. So that kind of gives you a scope of where you could build at and what could really work. As you see, Solana is up there. There's a good amount of buyers, a good amount of sellers. It's not too off. I'm going to look into this Ronin because I'm not too sure what that's on. I have to go figure out what's that on. That might be on Rarible. But I could be wrong. The Zequel I know about, so that's pretty cool. I caught that at the beginning of this year. I actually invested into that. So that should be cool if that bubbles up over the next few years. BSC is where I want to put my project at, and Sol. And I want to actually try a project on Polygon too, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really so huge on Ethereum, only because of, obviously, the gas fees. But when ETH 2 comes out, it'll probably be right back in the game, and it's already been a big player, so that'll be pretty simplistic. But I see a lot of exchanges adapting to the Solana, making their contracts so that they can accept Solana. So that's cool. So let's go more into this Cannasaur NFT. This is how you're supposed to check your NFTs too. You're supposed to dig into their Twitter. It's 10D season. Get Rec Bears. Oh, they're recommending somebody else's project, which is kind of cool. But they haven't tweeted since December, so I don't know if this was something that came out and they got people to mint or whatever. But this was in December, and I'm not seeing them current. We are in March, so I'm gonna step away from this because I don't know what that's about. If they're not available, I don't even see a Discord link. All I see is that, and that's not discrediting them. If you want to do more looking into them, you can. I'm off of it though. I just wanted to show that there was another one out there. So then we got Pop Punks. They're at 042. They only have 8 owners, only 19 items. And I think that the website doesn't work on this. Oh no, it does. Silly me. They're gonna launch on 420. This is all we got for them. Bam, let's click off of that. Let's see what their Twitter's looking like. They got 3 followers. 10. They're following 10 people. Yeah, not that active on Twitter. I don't know where their Discord is at, so I'm not clicking to find their Discord either. I'll look at their Instagram just to see. Okay, so again, this looks like something that was set up and it's not too active. I don't know. This could be a one-off person. I'm not sure, but it's not. I'm not getting that feedback. All right, let's look at the 19 items that's on here. Oh, so at least it's like a GIF. That's pretty cool. It's a GIF. The thing is, though, I'm not seeing any price points, so maybe this is like a prequel to the release. So, you know, they came out on 420. Look, this is October 25th. Again, we're going over marijuana or weed or pot or strain NFTs. It looks like a couple were traded, but maybe that was just the person who owns it loading it up. There's no activity, so that could have just been that. It says it's supposed to release on 420. Some stuff was sold though, so maybe they just sold to a certain. Maybe they did an early release or something of that nature. They were going for about $100 though, or maybe that's the price point now. So that's not too bad. Pop punks. There you go. And again, it says there you're invited to Budz. Secure your place in line by entering your email below, and we're releasing the pop punks first come first serve pass to join with us 420. There's nothing else. There's no other information. Here goes the Krypto Weed Club. Bam, 1 owner, 21 items. They're at 0.04. Is that a negative sign? $100. Alright, so they're trading at floor prices at $100. That's not bad. This is what they look like though. They're little pixelated, little nugs. Nugs on top of pizza, nugs with a bong, nugs with a flag. Alright, do we have, no, we don't have a website. We don't have any of that. Nothing to click on. I'm going to go to activity. There's no trading activity with this project. This might be either, I'm not going to call it a rug, but it might be abandoned. Alright, Blaze Cat. So this is something a little bit more in tune, right? They had a post, this pin post on February 9th. It goes March 4th. We got some interaction. Alright, look at that. Besides donating over 320K to charity, Blaze Cat has amazing technology built into each NFT. Alright, so that's looking pretty smooth. So they're sending a lot of their custom royalties to, like it says, 100% royalties to charity. So that's pretty cool. So this is a charity-based NFT. I like the fact that there's people. This is the second, we've seen 7,000 people in there, so it's getting busy as far as growing. More people dealing with this, but it doesn't seem like. Let me see if there's a website. Boom. And they are on OpenSea, so we can look at that too. Blaze Cats are the avatar that gives you back every time you buy or sell Blaze Cat. 100% of the royalties, 10% go to Mental Health America, a leading community-based nonprofit dedicated to addressing the needs of those with mental illness. Okay, so Blaze Cats and their avatars are generating forever friends, and you can customize each cat, and they're verified, unique, and 100% of the royalties out of 10% goes to mental health. This is like about mental health. They built this overnight in 2021. A team of 5 relative strangers assembled, combined their respective talents, and attempted what never been done before. Entire 10K avatar project minted by a smart contract in less than 24 hours with time to spare. Super team had created assets, wrote a smart contract, designed a website, and generated hundreds of thousands of possible cat combinations to be narrowed down to 10,000 dedicated to making an impact with their feet. The 5 committed to donating 25% of minting proceeds and 100% of secondary royalties to charity. At sellout of mint, Blaze Cats have already donated over 150K by giving back block directly to the wallet of Mental Health of America. So this is mainly about giving back. I'm not seeing if there's any utilities with this. A lot of the projects early on did that. That was the goal. So here goes the roadmap, profiles, leaderboards, heads release, Halloween event, winter event. The distribution 1 to 100 cash reserved for the founders, 101 to 9,000 off 10 These guys will be available to public via on-site minting. And then the last 10, the last 10 or 9, whatever, I think it's 10. These guys will be auctioned off with all proceeds going to charity. That's it. That's what I'm seeing for utility. That's what I'm seeing. What's going on? I don't know what the, maybe in the Discord it might tell you that, but I don't know what you get. It's not too clear. Just basically, if you get this though, you just know you're giving back to charity. That's the main thing. I'm gonna go look at the price on OpenSeas and that's Blaze Cats, baby. Hey, baby. So they're at 0.13. Holy smokes. $34. That's not bad. I mean, at least it's at a reasonable price point, but I guess from them already minting and doing whatever they did. Yeah, so it's a charity project. 100% of profit goes to the mental health of America. First project launched quantum metadata on OpenSeas, allowing each NFT to be directly customized with a library of available interaction overlays. The first and only NFT project to be featured in the High Times magazine. And Oxheads. Oxheads is something that goes with this. But what is it? I don't know. Oxheads doesn't have a floor price. So that means everybody's holding on to them. Free to mint for all Blaze Cat holders. So there goes some utility to go with the Blaze Cat. You can mint this for free. But there's no price point on these Oxheads and they look okay. They look okay. Kind of reminds me of an emoji. But there's no floor price, so maybe they didn't put them out yet. I like the fact that it's connected with another project. That's pretty cool. It just said each Blaze Cat has an indicator to let you know if its Oxhead counterpart is gone, which I don't know what that means, but these cats look kind of cool. Then we got Stoner Cats. This is an animated video, so in all actuality, for 3 ETH, 0.3, boom. $792. You can get into Stoner Cats. Let's look at their website before we go look at the collection. They have 10,000. They got 5,000 owners. That's pretty cool. Why didn't go to the website? Website. I don't want to play the movie, but there's a movie. So they have a trailer already. And be a part of the magic fun, the content you want to watch. That's what we're doing at Stoner Cats. Purchase one of our collectible NFTs to watch the new series of animated shorts from Melia Coons and friends, including creative forces behind Toy Story 2, Spider-Verse, Happy Feet, Crypto Kitties, and much, much more. So that's who they are. And that's pretty much what the utility is. You're going to buy this, and it's going to help to create the more episodes. If you own this, then you have access to the video. What is a Stoner Cat? An adult anime short centered around 5 house cats who mysteriously become sentient with a higher conscious. They realize their beloved owner, Miss Stoner, needs rescue from a myriad of dangerous situations. With great flower comes great responsibility. What does Stoner Cat's NFT get you? Stoner Cat NFT gets you access to watch exclusive content from the Stoner Cat's animation team in perpetuity. If the project hits certain milestones, Orchard Farm Production will develop new shows through the model. The Stoner Cat's NFT will act as a lifetime pass to unlock all the future content. The roadmap, content creation, co-creation, giveaways, movie posers. So they're at this point where they're doing movie posers, and co-creation, exclusive access, giveaway, physical collectible. So there are good ways to their 100. They don't have the co-created DAO yet, but that's what they want to go to. So that's cool. Price point again, 3 ETH, so that's almost $800. But animation is costly, so you should know that. Yeah, they don't look bad. I kind of like how they look. Or is this what we were really looking at? Yeah, I think we did already look at that. Maybe that was the other cats. Either way, I'm not mad at them. I like the way they look. So there goes your stoner cats. You could have minted them for 0.35, but that's no longer available. Alright, stoner cats. And then we have something called Strain NFT, which I wasn't too sure about what this is. I knew it had to do with Matic, and I know this is what you're getting. I didn't dig too much in it. Okay, Strain pairs have a total of 400,000 in distributed liquidity in the ATH and daily volume of around 500,000, and the tastiest looking emission curve in the space. So I'm going to try to find a website because it looks like it has some utility that we may not have seen anywhere else. But this came out in 2020, so when I looked at it, I clicked on it because it says strain. I'm like, what is this strain? You can find this on the blockchain, but I haven't been able to find the actual page. Let's see if we can go to Twitter. Bam, so here goes their Twitter, Medium, bam, here goes the website. Alright. So they got 2,000 people in their Discord. That's cool. You can learn about them. Get started with the Strain NFT. Launch the app. Strain NFT is a dual token, superpowered DeFi ecosystem design for cultivating, breeding, boosting, and furthering crypto cannabis. NFTs are token combined with your favorite real-world brand, allows you to earn interest in your investment while being an active participant in changing the cannabis market. Okay. Plug into the Strain NFT DeFi ecosystem and bear interest on your crypto cannabis collection. Vote and make proposals in the Strain DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. Read more here. Deciding what happens next with the community. Cultivate your strain to mint evolutionary crypto cannabis collectibles. Breed. Visit Greenhouse Selection of our web app to breed your collection together. The more rare collection, the higher the rate strain you earn. Boost earnings. Embed and locks STXP inside your existing collection of strain NFTs and boost the rate at which you can earn cryptocurrency. Fertilize, burn STXP during the breeding process to boost your chances of rarity, which channels back into optimizing the interest-bearing capacity of your collection. And then they got community, and then you can launch an app. Boom, boom, boom. And they got some partners. Boom, boom, boom. And it's on Polygon. Oh, okay. So this is what it kind of looks like. Boom, little bud looking thing. And it moors. Boom. You can stake. So I think that's pretty cool that you can stake. I mean, if you want to know more about Strain, definitely look into that. That's not bad. I don't know if I like the way it looks per se, but let's see if they're active. They're only fine. That's the 17th. That's the 19th of February. So, okay. So they didn't even launch yet. So that's pretty cool. They're on Medium, giving the updated version. So that's cool. That was January 10th. This is January 30th. Again, we're in March. So, here you go. Let's go look at them on Medium. Let's just go see. This author deleted the Medium story. Wow. That's when I thought it was going to be something there for us. Oh, okay. Apologies about the long wait. We are currently transitioning to a totally different team that will revamp and bring this project back to life with some new and awesome concepts. Sit tight. Again, so yeah, that came out in 2020 from what we've seen, and it's looking like even now in 2022 they're attempting to do something, but clicked on one article that wasn't there. Here was another article. So at the beginning of the year, it looks like they restarted this whole thing from the crypto and DeFi specialists to programmers in the market. We can probably say that we have now the right team in place to succeed. So this is a new project that just restarted even though it was an old project and it was already working. And sometimes that happens, you know, where they have to update and fix and get themselves together. So that's pretty cool. Here goes another update, but it doesn't look like they're giving us any pictures. It's kind of a blurred picture of what it may look like, but they're not trying to let you see what it's all about, which kind of makes sense because you don't want nobody to steal anything. But it still looks like it's kind of card based. But they have like a breeding apparatus, and it's looking like it's going to be something. I still don't understand what the utility may be except for the DAO, but I don't really understand how that works. It wasn't really explained so thorough, so it is what it is. But that's Strain NFT, you know, whoop whoop. So check them out. So this is another one called Weed Gang. Play to earn, collect legendary strains, own your own in-game asset. So that's pretty cool. I got a white paper. This is what it looks like. So you're gonna get the cards, and you can like mix and match them and get your rank. So now we're getting into something that looks more like a game. But I still don't know what the utility is. Weed Game pushes the boundary of P2 game theory using sophisticated tokenomics model for the in-game currency. I think that's just racks combined with multiple types of NFTs and game mechanics for probabilistic breeding, risk-based PvP battling, and risk trading ecosystem. So that's what it's really about, for the most part. Free plot, NFT mint. Growers need plots of land to grow each plot. NFT allows you to stake 5 or more strains and normally purchase with ranks in game, but if you're lucky, you might be able to pick one up for free before launch. Seeding, okay. Veg phase, okay. Flowering phase, okay. So they're going to have a metaverse, which is kind of cool. They're going to have the game expansion, which is cool. They're going to have the mint when the game launch. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if they're on OpenSeas or not. Roadmap. On Twitter, let's see if we can find some on Twitter. Weed Gang. Discord. Kush Gardens. So this was March 3rd. I know I just seen something about this, so that's what I'm like, okay. So it's already sold out. 6,000 of them. You see it over here, sold out. I wonder if they're on OpenSeas at all. Let me look at these. I don't know if we went over these. What are these? Stoney's with 2,000 pop smoking pixel gifts. Boy, says Tashi's mom. I'm trying to tell you, these projects is out here, boy. Look at these. I don't even know if they have any utility. I don't even see no website connected to them. I'm gonna go to Weed Gang. So all I see is that one up there, so maybe that's not. Maybe that wasn't the right one. This one says 6,000 items, so let's look at this one. Alright, so they got all these stuck up there, and that's pretty cool. I don't want to say land race on them, man. I don't know if that's different or not. Okay, Shamrock, Anyways. Legend Seed. Okay. BDL Genetics. That's pretty cool. Okay. I like that. What's 0.84 0.084 $200. So they're going for $200 for a price. There's only 1,700 owners. So that's not bad. Let's see if they got any activity before I move on. 36 minutes ago, somebody got something for $200. 36 minutes ago, somebody got something for $200. So people have been buying them an hour ago. So they're definitely moving. That's cool. Ethereum based again, but we did weed strains. We did. See. This doesn't have a website either, but this is something called Weedheads. I wrote it down on notes. I think I seen it on Instagram, but it's not giving me any. I'm not getting any website or anything up here to connect. It says 3 owners. 19 days ago, 2 days ago, so somebody bought it, something for $70. That's not bad. It's on Ethereum. Okay, so we have CryptoWeeds.io. Ventures at 0.0 BNB. This is what it's looking like. Buy FTN Weed on Pain Swap. I don't know what that means. Each weed has a unique set of characteristics such as THC levels, indica sativa, ruderalis percentage, and ability to produce buds, male and female. Female weeds are extremely rare, so be sure to try to get your hands on one. The first phase will be completed with all 2,048 weeds on the BSC are minted. Step 2. When the first phase is over, we release the limited set of seeds that can be minted or brought on the marketplace. These seeds can be used to grow new plants, which can be sold as an NFT token or used to grow your own farm. At this point, try to get feminized seeds because they will give you the opportunity to grow a female strain in the future. At the same time, we will launch some more unique kits on the popular blockchain so you can cross them and get unique rare weeds. This is the beginning of our in-game metaverse. Third stage of playable meta world with the economy. We will add ability to speed upstream growth with fertilizer, grow buds, collection seeds, crossbreed to grow your own hybrids with the unique characteristics. Harvest buds can be sold on the internal marketplace or exchanged for special gifts from partners. We also provide a ranking of growers and monthly competition with prizes for the most fucked up. We take user-friendly approach and we'll ask for feedback from all stages of the product. We also organize voting on the important. How much is crypto worth minting? 0.5 BNB, 10 BNB, 30 BNB. So that's cool. These are decent prices actually. Directly on our website, so you gotta get it directly on their website. What kind of token crypto weed? It should be on registration. It takes the time. Have to use the site to mint, and once transaction is confirmed, it will show up here. Since we are in compliant and video review of major platforms. Boom, boom, boom. So this is what it's looking like. Weed in a cup or a different type of container, different colors, and it's telling you where it was, what chain it was on. So, I mean, I like the rarities and all that stuff that goes with it. I don't know what tofu cup is. Tofu NFT is pretty different. Alright, so we did CryptoWeeds.io. That's a B. BSC project. Oh, this is another project that I didn't go over. Kush Gardens. See, cannabis-based utility NFT project coming soon, but it doesn't have a website. I thought it was somebody's name. I'm not gonna lie. So I probably would have to go into their. I have to go into their thing. Look at this one. There goes another one. Dope heads. But look, this one said, I'm not even gonna click on that. This is Dope Heads, a 10,000 NFT startup, not just a project focused on freeing non-violent drug offenders. Whatever. Not saying whatever, but that's what it's focused on. So it's not necessarily like a DAO or anything to that nature. One day, alien was flying, noticed a presence smelling coming from a warehouse. He discovered a feeling that he had never felt before, and of course, he fell in love right away. Kush Gardens. So there goes that. I don't know if it. I don't. This is what it looks like. I'm not joining their Discord just to look at it. I would have liked them to have a website. That would have been pretty cool. But it says coming soon. They do look kind of active. That was February 18th. This is February 3rd. This says. Oh, here goes another thing owned by the fans. Deadhead. Okay, I see what they're doing here. Like a claymation type of show. Okay, I like that. It's another project. I just clicked on that, so I don't know what that is really. Yeah, Kush Gardens. So they following by 2,000 people. Let's go. Oh, here we go, man. Okay, so boom. I might even skip this. I might even left this out, right? So, and I don't want to do like this. I'm throwing this in, right? There's best, but it was on Solana, so I don't think I thought about it. First off, we type in Budz, right? Happy Budz, Bully Budz, Bad Budz, Soul Budz. I'm not gonna go through all these. What is going on? So look, here goes something that's been flagged, right? They copied Best Buds. So it's stopping you before you even get to doing anything. Like, just to let you know, like, if you try to buy this, they're telling you, like, and they haven't had no activity. 3 days ago, somebody bought one for one soul. That's crazy. They probably were, like, on fire because people didn't know. They were just buying it, but they got caught. Okay. So there's a couple of more Solana. There's a lot of weed-based uh, NFTs, but this one is like not necessarily weed-based. It's more so e-commerce, CBD, staking, uh, and then it says 100% of the royalties go back into the development of the project. So, so they had a Twitter, a CBD marijuana and casino startup company on Solana. They're trying to start up. I don't have any particular information. See a website. Boom. Got a website. Got a roadmap. So we need. Let's go. So they got merch. They got the BongHead Casino, um, BongHead online store, retail products, exclusive events, and evolution. Have a deflationary evolution system that cuts the supply in half and involves your BongHead. So that's their roadmap for the most part. I don't see anything else. When you go to the main page, this is what it is. This is when they want to mint, whitelist. They got rad rugs that they got docs by, so that's cool. That's something new. But that's all I got for you, and I got the artwork. And they're at 2, so they started at 1. They minted up. It went up extra $100. We got out of the 2,000, right? We got 293 listed, and the activity has been pretty active for the most part. All right. Then we got big bots. They started off a little bit more heavy, right? They were a little bit more. This kind of reminds me of Bender bots almost. So that's pretty cool as far as the artwork goes. Um, but their price dropped because they started at 1 soul and now they're at 89. Let's see if the activity is still up. Yeah, within the last 24 hours, people are still on it. That's good. Probably catching the low floor. Solana dropped, so it's like at $99. Let me see if there's any more things on here to talk about with that per se. So here goes their Twitter. So if you want to follow them and make sure they're legit, I always say do they check. It says they got the 13K following, so that's pretty cool. They sold out, and I don't know how long, but they did it. I think they did a baby bot drop. Look, this says they're on open seas, so something to look into. I don't particularly see a website, or did I? Oh, they got this link tree. Link tree. Oh, big scam, big scam, big scam. I don't know what that's about. I don't like that. Somebody either hacked that or that's telling us a signal. It said mint date was 3/25/22, so this already happened. Obviously, we've seen this on the secondary market. I'm not gonna go too deep on this. You can do your own research on this one. Tombstone High Society. I think I did an overview myself on this, but that floor price is crazy. You know, I can't do nothing with that. So this might have been one of those projects that happened early, and we probably should have hopped on it sooner, and we didn't. But for 1,400, yeah, I don't have that. I'm not getting into it. It's not for me. But 15 sold to get in. Tombstone High Society. Um, I got 300 listed. People are buying. All right, so there goes that. This is what they're looking like. So that's the artwork you're getting. Let's see if I can find the website. Here goes the roadmap to their website. Here goes the homepage real fast if you want to see that. This is what it looks like. But let's just go back to the roadmap. So collaborations with leading community influencers, space, exclusive one-on-ones, one-on-one auctions. Phase 2, Raise of the Metaverse on the Solana blockchain, minting. Community members will be able to receive stone skeletons from its grave in the whitelist. Pre-sale 63% of overall supplies were reserved for whitelist members and available for pre-sale. Public mint 5 legendary stone skeletons will be resurrected from the sacred tomb. Phase 3 post mint. That hot TombStoned High Society will be live on the secondary market. Uh, there will be secondary sale royalty of 7.5% on each transaction. 2.5 goes to the holders, 2.5 to the artists, 2.5 to the core team. Commerce verification, community coffin wallet. So this is kind of like a DAO. Definitely do your research, look into this. I'm not going through all this because I'm not getting into it, but this is pretty cool if you do have the funds and you want to see what's up with it. it just doesn't look with. It doesn't look like you're getting too much more than uh, down the line. They want to partner with the dispensary and grows to release a TombStoned strain, and their storage proceeds would be shared between the holders, the partners of the dispensary, the partner growers, and the community coffin. So, I mean, but it looks more like a DAO than anything else. I don't see too much more uh, going on here. So check it out. Definitely check it out. This might be something that you're into. You get some joints as a token. Um, you can get merchandise. So that's pretty cool. All right. Um, I got a big following too. So I clicked on something and it brought me here. Maybe somebody was commenting or something to that nature. It's not a lot of followers. I don't think it's that big, but I don't want to not just have a quick overview of it. It had a nice link tree. I went there. It had some light paper. It got some website. So I went to the website. Boom. Very basic Solana weed business. Uh, they're giving 10% back to the community bank and manage a DAO for holders. They're gonna do like an Amazon, but for CBD products and cannabis online delivered to your door. Um, Here goes the roadmap for that. Solana got a lot of projects, man. I keep finding Solana projects popping up, so definitely check them out. I just wanted to go over that real quick just to give you an idea of some different opportunities out there. Here goes another project. NFT Soul Bombs. We'll check it out. We don't have no ranking or score or anything like that. Then I got movement. There's like 1,500 of them. Or 200. No, see, collection 1,900. 200 listed a couple days ago. Some people bought them. But there's no website. There's no information up there. So I was showing you before. That's not, to me, that's not good. I don't like that. I'm trying to buy something. Crypto Kronic. The kind Budz of the third series of the NFT Evolution series contains some of the top rare strains showcased with beautiful 3D bud or tantalizing backgrounds. KKE bud traits include crystal platforms, coins, and various backgrounds collected KKE buds to gain access to our crypto club and as gameplay pieces in the Crypto Chronic Evolution. So 3 days ago, somebody was buying some of this, so that's not bad. It's pretty active. I feel like I showed you something like this. Maybe something similar. But it's pretty cool as far as the artwork goes, though. Um, see what their Twitter info. Okay, it's a real project. It doesn't look like it got any bots on it. You gotta pay attention to that, man. The bots. Then go to the website next. That was March 26th, so that was a couple of days ago. They're pretty active. Not just hype. That's cool. See, these are on Solana, so I didn't. I think I looked at one on BNB, the one I'm in, and then I looked at the rest of them. I think they were just Ethereum or older projects. I think I Googled some of these projects, and then I've been still looking for other weed-based or marijuana-based projects. Anything in the space, just to compare and contrast. Um, CryptoConic is a cannabis-themed NFT game and marketplace project initially launched on the Solana platform Our focus as cannabis advocates is not only on cool art, but to capture the educational, scientific, me- medical, medicinal side of cannabis in our products. We look forward to creating pathways and solutions as a whole within the industry. Our first harvest will include pre-sales giveaway and introduce 3 artwork 5 collection of Kronic Evolution NFTs. This includes a total of 1,500 seeds, sprouts, and Budz NFTs of some of our highest ranked strains. Games and comics use NFTs and receive incentives for the network of games to be launched starting Q2 of 22. Turp and Game Network release Crypto Comics. Currency is Turp. So there's a Chronic network currency used for a gaming network in the real world cannabis and crypto marketplace. I have a white paper. If I click on that real quick just to see what it is. A little minting machine in here, which is cool. I got a little story background. That's kind of cool. Alright, see what's going on here. Let's see what they're talking about in the white paper. This is from November 2021. If I can stick it to the script, it's a lot of what they already said in the paper. High collections of cryptochronics. Evolution NFT focuses on cannabis growth production cycle. In total, we will create 20K randomized NFT seeds. Initial sell price to be determined. NFTs are minted on CryptoChronic.io. Official backstory will be told in the grand style with release of special art and comics, Turf's Evolution, Cannabis Farming, KK NFT holders, Turf's Match, 3 game, 3 online game. That's pretty cool. Token, Cannabis Farming, Global Cannabis DeFi Marketplace Entry Token. Okay, that's pretty cool. I thought I was looking. I like how they went from this to some type of turtles or something. That's pretty cool. Oh, here goes a roadmap. Okay, so I don't know what I was reading before. Maybe that was just some information about the products, right? All right, so release the harvest first. They're gonna do it. Okay, so in quarter 4 2021, they released the harvest. That was the first thing. 1.5K NFTs, CryptoChronic.io launch, the white paper and marketing plan, right? Then in 22, they released Harvest 2, 4.5 seeds, sprouts, and buds, randomized, special promo, NFT, CryptoChronics NFTs. Q2, they plan to release Harvest 3, 3K seeds, sprouts, buds, NFT, randomized, special promo, NFTs, release Terps slot game. That's cool, they got a slot game. Q3, release 3KC, Sprouts, Buds, same thing, randomized, special promo, release Terps, match, 3 games, so another game. Q4, Terp token release, that's pretty cool. 3K Terp NFT randomized, special promo, so that seems like the same thing. And then they're saying special release to be determined in 2023 first quarter, and then beta release of marketplace and farming game. So they basically are building you up to a game. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a game. Um, yeah, artwork wasn't really like I think that back there looks cooler to me than I mean this is just my personal opinion, but you know, playing with a buy soul that was pretty cool. Connect your wallet. I mean, this is what you're getting, and that's cool. That little silhouette, but I don't think that's what you're getting. I'm feeling like you're getting this. Makes me want to go join their Discord, but I don't want to go join their Discord. But that's not what it is. But they are gonna have a comic, so that does make sense. Maybe some of these characters are something. I'll have to come back to this. I like this. I like the idea of it. But yeah, nothing sold in a while. They basically sell for $15 a piece. So there we got Best Buds, and I was around when they were. It was like one soul to get in, and I just didn't hop on it. I was already doing another project, and I didn't like this artwork. I didn't think so many other people were gonna like this artwork, but I guess so. It doesn't matter, you know. You create a community with these projects, and you can sell anything. So I think it's pretty cool that they got a community. This is a new way to position cannabis culture in the NFT space. When you join Best Buds Crew, you get awesome collectible one-on-one piece of art. So that's what this is, right? For the most part, you're gonna get this exclusive Budhead. Now the cool thing is like they have coming up next. Oh, I should have went to the 16K followers, and then they have, which I already minted, but they were minting out. If you're on a green list, you only have to pay. That's like $69 or 6.6 SOL plus 0.11 SOL. Um, and then they had the public mint on March 20th. Um, so that's pretty cool. Um, well, I just showed you the price. When I went back, the full prices are, so that's $700. Let's just check. That's a $700. $848, excuse me. That's the floor price. So this project really is doing good. It shot up. Let's go into, it was just Best Buds, now it's Best Buds and Mary Jane. Um, they were supposed to be minting, which I think they did already. So that's the next step. Let's see if we can look at the cloud map thing. So Best Bud and Mary Jane cloud map. This is kind of like the stuff they're gonna be doing. What did I say at the top? VIP community membership. Last prisoner project. I don't know what that is. Strain breeding, the virtual cannabis club, stealth drops, partnerships, special collaborators, massive giveaway, exclusive merch, event pop-up. Be a Best Bud. Best Bud is the first collectible NFT of its kind that will grant holders premium membership access to the virtual cannabis club in the metaverse. Future airdrops will be special collaborations with different brands. We are also building towards future utility uses for holders, such as exclusive merchandising, drops, access to future pop-up events, and pending strains. This is exciting in new ways to position cannabis culture in the NFT space. When you become Best Bud, you will mint awesome collectibles, one-on-one art, join the awesome community, and more. Right? And try truly unique art collectibles. Each membership NFT generates a collectible Best Bud, a timeless aesthetic, and insane attributes, all bespoken by an artist. The goal is to nurture a classy looking visual intellectual property that can grow in the future. Best Bud generates different colorways and combinations of virtual attributes for a sum total of 4,200 NFTs at 0.69 SOL each. I'm not reading all that. Upcoming strains and hybrids will be introduced some new fun characters style, excuse me. We are currently building towards a mechanism where you'll be able to breed and cultivate new strains with different combinations of your best buds, built for multiple uses. By having the best bud utility provides proper specific use case from VIP membership passes to new type of collection. We are excited to build towards future holders. We get access to future exclusive strains, pop-up, and merchandising, aggressive NFT utility further combined successful IP and co-branding details. So basically, they're giving you like the intellectual property. Oh, look, the rest of it is a multi-person. These are pretty cool though. These are definitely pretty cool. I'll hold you. Yeah, so it's like staking. Oh, that's why I was looking at the roadmap. Oh, but it wasn't giving me the roadmap. Yeah, probably gotta look at Discord just to see. Yeah, I want to really join the Discord. Not really. This got me nothing popping up. Um, that's pretty much it on the Best Buds, man. I mean, definitely check in on them, see what they're about. They got um, a couple different things going on with them. I think it's pretty cool. Um, we got the Mary Janes starting floor price at 5, and we got the guys. Looks like they starting at 7, right? So 800, $600. Best Buds. There's probably a couple other collections, but we're gonna work with this. Okay, so I want to throw this Stone Ape Crew in there too. This is something that was on my radar, but I just didn't like the design personally. But this thing shot up something crazy. What did it say? 97? Holy smoke, is that the floor price? 92 is the, no, 97 is the floor price. Let's see the activity on this jump. Yep, 3 hours, 4 hours, 11 hours. This thing is still running hot for the most part. People are buying this at 88, 77. I mean, 92. Somebody bought that. Now let's go check out what that is. Because that is kind of wild. That's $101. That's 9 grand. That's 9 grand for one of these little monkeys, man. Stoned apes. 4,200 stoned apes from the Genesis collection and the crew with 4 rows, allowing staking for daily rewards. Allowing staking for daily rewards of our utility token Puff, an NFT evolution process with token burning mechanics and more dope real world utility, more than just your typical PFP project. All right, all right. So, I mean, this is another soul project. We probably end off on this one. Stone Day Crew, um, this is what I'm telling you about minting. Look, it minted in November 21st. I don't even think it was on my radar. I don't think I was doing so at that point in time, but a 0.69. Let's look at what a 0.69 is. I mean, this is just average, so that was $69 at the minimum then. Holy smokes. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? So bet. What did we have? 8, 0, I mean, that's how much you would have made if you would have minted this, and you're at this point in time. Or I mean, at least the minimum amount. The floor price is 92, so this is where you will be at. That will be the worth of your 8 if you would have minted in at that point in time. That's pretty cool, right? So pay attention to some of these different projects. That's kind of what I was saying about the for December. This project right here has a ton of different things that's going on with it. Um, I brought up the project I brought up because it's still growing, right? And the value is still increasing, right? Um, so you can find different things. This has a SAC cannabis lifestyle brand, the community, the apparel, the exclusive drop for limited collections, as the Puff ecosystem that builds the ecosystem directly integrated all over Solana, right? Mint new collections and Puff by Stone Ape collection products and even more Canon. Well, that kind of seems like the same thing over there. Stake your 8 for daily rewards. Stone 8 Entertainment. Okay, they got something coming in July, so this looks pretty cool. Have fun together. Um, All Blue, a Stone 8 Web3 tech venture. It's an incubator for Web3 and NFT projects. Gamified on-chain utilities. Mint Pass for future collections. For Stone Metaverse, apes need their companion. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go right into another project that's fairly new, but I just wanted to touch on it just to let you know that again, even with good artwork, we still are running into projects that are giving you a roadmap that leads to what ifs, potentials, and a good community, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. Definitely pay attention to community, definitely pay attention to the everything. So this is their Twitter, it's official. They got 2K, I mean 23,000 followers, right? So they're winning with that. The artwork looks good. I'm not against the artwork or anything to that nature. Um, the price just went crazy though. So it went from around two and it just shot up. So if we want go back to Magic Eden, it's around 3.75 sold. And that currently is 3.7, $373. So it went down a little bit. So I mean, just to be on point of staying with the weed or the marijuana NFTs, this doesn't have a Facebook. There's nowhere to go to look this up. But I got you on that. Again, the artwork does look amazing. I'm not against that. They do have a Discord, so you can connect to the Discord and you can plug in like that. I went in there, I looked around, um, and I liked what I saw. I mean, I seen a good community, but again, my thing is I want to be able to see like a website or something to that nature. Um, I didn't see that. They're gonna be staking in like another 5 weeks, so 5 weeks, another 5 days. So from I think it was the 23rd of April. So you can't go wrong with that. Let me see if I can pull up some of the artwork or the roadmap. All right, so this is their roadmap, right? This is backwards, but this is where you're gonna end up at. This is the legendary where the holders and the artists make so legendaries can be auctioned off. Smokeheads use all the MKT uh, power to promote proceeds are shared between holders and artists. You're gonna take three level 3 legendaries, and that's what's gonna get you a legendary. I mean, your level 3s, 3 level 3s will get you a legendary. If that makes sense. Again, I'm going backwards. So, you got 3 levels of enlightenment, so that's really what it's about. Um, when you first get in, this is where you're buying at the $300 price point. There's 4,000 of these. You stake it, which I said was going to start in another few days, like 5 days from when it started, when they minted. And then once you do that, you'll be able to earn the smoke and then the smoke token that they give you. And you'll be able to update and get new traits and new metadata. And you earn enough to level up. And then they do it again till you get to level 3. So if you bought 3 of these, then you get you level up to level 3 3 times. I don't know the percentage of all that. All right, so here goes the roadmap. pretty simple. Like I was just going over with the visual roadmap, basically. In phase one, they're gonna have the 3 levels of enlightenment. The entire collection starts at level 1. You may stake and earn smoke. Use smoke to evolve to a level of enlightenment. Level up, right? Each level earns a different amount of smoke. The higher the level of enlightenment, the higher amount of smoke. Each level of enlightenment changes the artwork of your PFP and the metadata. Phase 2, the enlightenment becomes legendary. Basically, you're getting 3 PFPs in the collection. That's probably similar, but not exact. And then you get 3 of those. They level up, and then they turn into a legendary. And then phase 3 says legendaries will be able to be auctioned off. Holders will get to decide whether he or she wants to auction it or not. We will use all the power and reach of our community to bring awareness to these auctions in order to maximize the potential revenue. The proceeds from these auctions will be distributed between the holder and the artist of the particular legendary. This way we can make sure the holders are greatly rewarded as well as our artistic community. So, I mean, this project is up. That's what I'm gonna say. It's another Solana project. It's up, right? I mean, they're predicting this to hit 20 at the minimum. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. I just want you to be abreast and know what's going on, and just be aware of the other weed projects that's out here. Check them all out. See which one works for you. Um, I'm still gonna say go with the one that teaches you how to grow and is giving you genetics, which is on Strain Wars. Right? The future of legalized is here. Strain Wars uses cannabis cartoon characters to authenticate genetics on the blockchain directly from breeders. So right there, I think that's a difference between all the other ones I went over. Everything else I've been telling you about is a charity-based this, or a decriminalization this, or a game just by itself. But this is actually for the breeders, right? Let me help you put your breed on the blockchain, right? I have another video that I go over all this, so that's cool. But we can go over a few things real fast, and then let's just get right to the artwork. That's what I want to show you. Strain Wars isn't just another NFT project. It's a social disruption. For decades, those strains have continued to produce a medical breakthrough for humans all over the world, and it's our desire to share the benefits and the rewards of what cannabis truly is while authenticating genetics on the blockchain for the first time ever. So you can tokenize. They were going to have a token, a strain, so another strain. We've seen another strain, but it's spelled different. You're going to have the NFT platform where you can mint and exchange your strands, online retail store, a Cannaverse, which is pretty cool, a mobile game, 2D experience, and a retail storefront. Alright, so they got a registry for the collectors, which I think is cool. Connection to the Discord. Here goes your shop. I thought this was pretty cool too. So this was the limited. This is the first NFT that they came out with. And here goes a sample of the merchandise that will be online. You order this and you will get this, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Then we have the white papers and we have the collector's drop. So let's look at the collector's drop real quick. All right. So bam, they're getting out some real world benefits already. The opportunity to collect and germinate top premium genetics from across the world. There is unlimited potential and what's possible through the perks of being a strain war collector. I think that's awesome, right? Because you are getting a seed, I can. So Strain Wars, not huge, right? Just saying 200 followers is probably what's in their Discord. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in this Discord, so I got a little bit more insight on what's going on. If you go through their page, it's literally a timestamp of what's been going on over the last 5-6 months, right? That they got head growers sharing stuff. They actually have a strain university. So let's go into their white page. I just wanted to show you their Twitter page. So the white page got updated from last time, which is pretty cool. So they identify some stuff. They got a proposal. They're gonna have a DAO, and they're gonna have the strain token, and then the voting is gonna be what the collectors are gonna tell you what's going on. And as far as the problem goes, if you can't read this, it says the identity and validity of cannabis genetics has long been a growing issue amongst the community. Most are not sure what they are smoking and or ingesting, nor do they know who may have created that genetic. Cannabis media and laws are outdated, one-sided, to say the least. Black America owns less than 1% of cannabis business. And this is the proposal. We are globally unifying all cannabis enthusiasts and connoisseurs for one common goal, and that is cannabis equality. The people are tired of the plant being manipulated while others are tired of being targeted. Enough is enough. We are merchandising cannabis cartoons that will contain medical and genetic knowledge to the masses. And then it says our DAO will be self-governed and rights will be determined by investment power in our company. And it's going to be a community wallet. So most of the time when there's a DAO, it's like community money in that DAO, and then because you hold in X amount or whatever, you get money back, right? That's a scalability. The United States of America is one of the highest consumers of cannabis in the world, and it is already monetizing the cannabis plant more than any other country. 55 million Americans, or 16% of U.S., consumes cannabis. There's no cannabis video games, museums, or memorabilia shops. With the legalization coming to the markets every single month, it's important to position ourselves before the corporate steps in. And then off-chain is just saying that there's different opportunities to like buy and get stuff in dispensaries. And then on-chain, this is where we're saying that strong, stable blockchain like Ethereum allows layer 2 cross-chain development on the Binance Smart Chain, has low gas fees while waiting on ETH 2.0. And this is a blue chip project, basically, with the collection and the community DAO. And then it says how to become a member. So with $1,000 floor price, like you see how some of them are 800, whatever. A lot of that's going back to the collector. Where on the other ones, it was talking about going to a charity or something like that. Not knocking that again, but here goes value. Like you're going to get a percentage of that back. That's awesome. The tiers. So there's greenhouse, there's indoor, there's exotic. There's different rarities with that. You can read through that yourself. You got mint on the exchange. I'll show you that in a second. Metaverse is the desktop gaming that's coming as well. Then there's the online store that we talked about. So when you retail, you will get a percentage back being a collector. So it says that right here. Online retail store will be a promotional tool to help collectors engage with characters offline, but 40% of profits goes back to the wallets of the holders of the Strain Wars apparel and the merchandise. Partnerships, they already have several partnerships. You can read over all of those, but there's about 4, 5, 7 different partnerships they got. And then the storefront, where they're going to have the characters outside interacting with the people in Vegas and bringing people inside to buy the merchandise, teddy bears, coasters, all that good stuff. Then on the back end, we have Strain University, online grow school, and metaverse interaction learning experience. This program comes with free cannabis genetics that can be grown, resold, or collected as souvenirs. Bruh. That's major. So that you get you like some seeds or a clone or something to that nature and go work along with the university at your house. Don't let them start getting tents and lights and stuff like that. This is, again, it's at the beginning. That's amazing to me. Here you go to this button right here. It says NFT exchange. And that will bring you to where I'm about to go to now. So, man, look at this artwork. Look at this artwork. Look at this artwork. Let's start right there. Look at this artwork. Come on, y'all. Go check out the Twitter. Go join the Discord. It doesn't matter. This artwork, hands down, is better than everything I've shown you so far. Every last one of them. It's just original. It's something that actually is going to represent the strain of the whatever strain that you got. I think the thought process between that blows everything out the water. It's giving back to the community. Look, collectors earn rewards. You don't even see that. You didn't see that on not one of these other projects at all. Right? Look at the artwork. Look at the artwork. This is Gorilla Glue. Now, all the monkeys we done seen, this is the dopest monkey representing Gorilla Glue. The rest of the monkeys are Yacht Club monkeys or, Krypto monkeys or whatever. Solana monkeys. I don't know what kind of monkeys they are, but this is Gorilla Glue. This is universal. If you mess with any type of marijuana or weed, you know what Gorilla Glue is. Does this not look like Gorilla Glue to you? Would you not be cool with your Gorilla Glue packs having this stamp of approval so you know that this is the official? That's what these are. This is letting you know that this is the official that. That's the start of it. This is what this is starting off to be. This is what I'm saying. This is amazing. Last month, or at the beginning, there was like a special going on where they were giving out certain collectors one-on-ones. As you see, there's one-on-ones here. These have been extended from last month, well, January and February to March, and then they just ended just the 5th. So these will probably be removed in a minute. He might leave them up there, but look, people are already, this is the marketplace they're talking about. So somebody bought this and put this back up there for 4 BNB because everything was 0.4. So this was already, somebody bought this and threw it back on the market. But you see, sold out, sold out, sold out. These are one-on-ones. This is not even 3 or 4. Some of these other ones have 3 or 4. Look at this, the pink runts, bam, with the bubbles in the background, sold out. This is the one with the galaxy in the background, sold out, sold out. These things are, people are buying these, right? That Granddaddy Perp is dope. I like that, right? Peanut butter breath, whoo, that's fire. Then we got the 9-pound hammer, another fire. Right? This one looks like the Steelers almost. That's amazing. This is exclusive Derby Poison. Look, it says 000. So probably threw that up there and didn't even know. But look, now this is 3 BNB. Right? Come on, man. The 9-pound hammer again. Some more Durban Poison. So you see how it's different? Look at the rarity. You got the moonshine in the back compared to these. But still, the artwork is amazing on all these. You got Kim Dog. Right? Look at this one, got thrown back up here. This looks like the who just won the championship, right? The Rams in the Super Bowl. The Rams just won. That's major, right? But the Kim Dog is looking. I like that design, and then got a few different colors. I like all that. I like the design work though. I like the way that it actually does represent what it's saying. This is Kim Dog. That looks like a Kim Dog. This is OG Kush. That looks like an OG Kush, right? You got Sour Diesel. Psh, come on. A little skunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then we got these Gorilla Glues. All sold out. So I think my point of me showing you this is just to show you, and then it's still 10,000 to come. So you're gonna get more variety, different ones that pop up. This is not even a full. This was just like a soft launch, but just to give you an idea of the type of work compared to every other NFT project that I've went over, every other cannabis strain NFT project that I've gone over. This one by far looks the cleanest, and nobody really knows about it yet. So you seeing this, pay attention. 420 is coming. The 10 pack, the 10K is coming out. They will be $1,000. So, but this gives you time to get your dollars right? And if you seeing this in enough time and somehow, some way this is still up, then you're winning. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we looked at a few projects that were less than this. But you got less than this. At least with this, you know that your $1,000 is guaranteeing you 40% back and some genetics, right? And some better artwork than anything I've seen as of yet. as all those things that I just showed you. So as you can see, for me, this is the project. This is the one that I feel like, and I actually have gotten the drops from owning the NFT. So I can actively tell you, like, they are sending what they are saying that they're sending. I don't know about the other ones that are saying that a percentage is going to this, or you got to hold this many. You can have one, and you can get what you're supposed to get from this. That's why I think at the top it says what it says. Collectors earn. Collectors earn rewards. That's real, right? So I appreciate that. I appreciate your time. I know I probably just dragged on. I'm gonna try to chop this up in the end and make this be a little bit shorter. But in the nutshell, that was all the current weed, marijuana. Yeah, I went over all of them. That was the current weed, marijuana NFT projects that are out. If there's another one, then if I find it, I'll go over it or review it. But again, I can almost guarantee you somebody's going to start copying this one because this one has the best utility as of yet. I've seen another one that might have been the Krypto Cannabis Club, where in California they allow 30% off their partner dispensaries, basically. So if you go get flower, you order flower, that's you being a member, get you 30% off. I can almost guarantee you with Strain Wars, the more that breeders tap into this, like direct breeders, the farmers themselves, the more we will have utility coming directly from them. Because why go to the dispensary? You can go to the breeder. On that note, I'm going to end this. Find Strain Wars or find a project that works for you and enjoy the utility of the marijuana NFTs because this is just the beginning. All right? Peace.